van driver. So you started with a van driver with CEF.
Yeah, sure.
And now you are, what are you with us now?
Managing director now.
That's a bit of a jump, isn't it?
It's quite an advancement. It says a lot about your progression through the company. So what was the route? Presumably
It's the traditional route, Dave, through CEF. You work your way from position to position, and your attitude sort of grows and grows and grows as you see the opportunity within the business. And from van driver to sales assistant, assistant manager or stores manager back in the day. And then you get that break where you become an account manager. And that's when you really start sort of becoming accountable for what you do and generating business.
Hello and welcome to another CF Tech Talking podcast. Oh, I'm getting told off now.
A bit loud, though.
Was that a bit loud?
Enthusiastic. Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to prove that I've got some go in me because we're the bosses here. Look.
Well, you radiate energy.
Okay, right. So you've got myself and Dave, and this week we are joined by the one and only fantastic. I'm going to bigging him up a bit.
You're doing well.
Okay, I'm doing
Yeah. Your career's advancing as we speak.
Okay.
We are joined by our new boss, Chris. Chris Ashworth is here. Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you? You all right?
Really good. Thank you very much for taking the time. Because
No worries.
we know how busy you are. I've got a few things on it. Yeah.
Okay. A little bit going on. All good, though. All good. All really positive.
We really do appreciate you coming and joining us.
No worries.
Because in these podcasts, we've been talking a lot of technical about the new devices, new innovations that people have got, haven't we, Dave? And we wanted to take a time to
Not get technical with me.
Well,
That's what I'm hoping you're
we're
going to say.
going to try it,
Yeah.
but you told us to steer clear of that.
We want to find out if we can get technical.
Okay. all
As
right.
a former electrician, you
I can
know
tell you
everything.
now.
Yeah.
You can't.
There was a rumour that you've been on the tools.
Yeah, vaguely. Yeah. When I say vague, it's not a vague rumour. It's a true rumour. But I was vaguely on the tools for just under a year when I was 17.
And you worked out it worked for you.
It didn't work for them either. It didn't work for anybody, in fairness. No, it was not a good experience all round. So I managed to get out of it and join CF.
So when you say join CF, what were you doing? What was your first gig with us?
Van driving, and it was the branch where we were getting the materials from. There's a contractor myself.
I get you. That's
got
the
the
link.
relationship going, and then I realised how poor I was on the tools, and actually that Volkswagen Transporter looked really attractive, and I could drive much better than I could actually do electrical installation. So that was the first option. Yeah,
So-
the only option. Come to think about it at the time.
Van driver. So you started with a van driver with CEF.
Yeah, sure.
And now you are, what are you with us now?
Managing director now.
That's a bit of a jump, isn't it?
It's quite an advancement. It says a lot about your progression through the company. So what was the route? Presumably you've
It's
been
the
to various
traditional route, Dave, through CF. You work your way from position to position, and your attitude sort of grows and grows and grows as you see the opportunity within the business. And from van driver to sales assistant, assistant manager or stores manager back in the day. And then you get that break where you become an account manager. And that's when you really start sort of becoming accountable for what you do and generating business.
Was the young Chris an ambitious man? I mean, did you want to go places?
Yeah, obviously, but I don't think it was on my sleeve that I didn't see what the options were when I first joined the company. I just saw it as a van driver's job and then progression from there. Yeah. And with all of that, you've got to have a huge slice of luck that you get great managers around you that can support you and that can put you back on the rails when you're 18, 19 years old. There's stuff that goes on. So yeah, there was an awful lot of luck on the journey, but an awful lot of good managers that supported me in those formative years as a van driver, sales assistant, stores manager.
So now that you've got your position and you've been in post now, how long have you been with us?
Just over a year.
Just over a year as MD.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got lots of visions for us. You've got lots of bits and bobs you want us to do.
Yeah.
And I think, so first of all, let's get this. So you're looking after wholesale.
Sure, just the wholesale, 391 branches at the moment, yeah.
Just the wholesale.
Yeah.
Just,
Well, yeah.
just the
rest of the
Well, there's another huge part of the business as well that
There
Jez
is,
looks
isn't
after.
there? Yeah. So there's whole-sale, and then there's the other side that Jeremy looks after,
Sure.
which is in-house and stuff like that. Isn't
Yeah,
it? So-
special projects online, which is a huge part of what CF is the differentiator product that helps CF come to light in so many customers' minds, because we're not just shifting boxes. We never have been and never will be. But the more that side of the business does to complement the 391 branches and growing, will certainly help us still grow further.
So that vision then of taking a business that's traditionally bricks and people turning up at wholesale counter and then turning it into online, it was to complement. It was never to be seen as that's the way of trading now. It's to complement, was it?
Yeah, no, totally. Branch world is always the forefront of CEF, and the expression bricks and clicks, that's how it should be. You've got the branch world, the bricks, and then you've got the clicks, the online world, and the online world complements the branch world, and it goes through branch. The owners of the online are all the branches, and for me that's really important, because the industry is born on relationships, it's born on personality, it's born on service, on solution, and of course online is a huge part of that now. But we as a business have got to have everything at our fingertips. We can't be one or the other. We've got to be everything to all people, and it's a fantastic marketplace because it's diverse.
Yeah.
There's people who want to transact in certain ways, and people want their hands holding, people want projects done, and people want to press a button and have it arrive the next day. So we're working on having everything for everybody.
Now, you touched upon projects.
Yeah.
We've got quite a big, exciting project team, haven't we? And national accounts.
Yeah.
So
really
they
good
do
team.
some really good work, don't they, with some of the big players that are out there.
Yeah.
So Mark and his team are constantly active. We'll say active.
Constantly active. They're constantly actively entertaining, whether they're entertaining themselves or customers or both.
Yeah.
I don't really mind, really. Yeah.
I mean, we've done quite a bit with them, and they're a fantastic resource. Yeah. And this again, for those listening, if you're getting into projects and you're starting to grow as a business, CEF can help you with that growth, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, we've now got, as you mentioned a minute ago, Mark's team is exceptional. The motivated, experienced, knowledgeable team providing solutions for projects, backed up by some fantastic supplier relationships now, who are certainly seeing CF as a business which is, not just getting to that space, but really expanding in that space now, which is the larger project with the larger electrical contractors. So yeah, they're a huge part of our growth and success. What they've done is exceptional over the last few years.
And I've come on board here because of the TechTalks that we've just done.
Yeah,
Series we're preparing for another series up here in Biggleswade now.
Brilliant.
What was the thinking there? Why put out these huge events, highly expensive events to go out, attended free, CPD points, the whole lot? That's a big commitment. What's it about?
Dave, CF is certainly never has been a box shifting company. It's got to be solution based. We've got to offer more to our customers than just a product over the trade counter or on the back of the van. And with TechTalks, we're living up to our quest to be your electrical experts. We want to be an asset to our customer rather than just a supplier. We want to be part of their business, helping their business grow by giving them support, not just in supplying the product, as I say, but product knowledge, training to their own guys, operatives on their vans and so on like that. So the Tech Talk service is just an example of us living to that strapline, you're electrical experts.
Yeah, so no pressure there then, mate.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, one thing I can say is when I first started talking to Chris about what their vision was for my electrical expert and your electrical expert is very much that. It is about the contractor. It's about you guys that are listening to this. Yeah. It's about you guys that are constantly out there. We know how hard it is. We know that it's not easy. So if we can make it a little bit easier for you, brilliant. We're prepared to take that extra bit of comfort in this is what we've done for you to make it a little bit easier.
I'm delighted because the space had been vacated by and large. There were some good people out there doing stuff, but there was nothing very formal that you could go to and get the information you needed. And of course, the association with the IET means that you're partnered with the horse's mouth. Really, that's where it all comes from.
And for us, that's really important. As I said a minute ago, solutions are everything. It's not just the product and the price all the time. It has to be deeper than that. Our association with the IIT is not just great that it gives us a platform to help and go out and create the tech talks. It's great that the IIT see us as a credible partner going forwards with them. So I'm pleased on both accounts there, I really am.
So My Electrical Expert is much, much more than just tech talks and these podcasts. We've actually got experts throughout the business, haven't we? You look at the renewables team, which is just about to expand, isn't it? So
exactly,
we're starting to get into that.
Yeah.
So what's happening there? What's exciting with renewables with us?
Yeah, again, a lot of our customers are looking to diverse into renewable installations, whether it be EV, PV, battery, inverter, whatever.
Yeah, we're seeing
and we as a business have to be able to back them up on product availability, obviously, but then again talking about product knowledge and installation knowledge. And we're creating divisions, as we do across lots of different elements of our business, such as power tools as well, just another division, where we can actually go to the marketplace, say, hey, we can help you. With product knowledge, with training, whether it be guys on the ground going out and supporting you, or people on the other end of the telephone going and giving our customers more support to help them grow in that space, and then in turn help us grow in that space. It has to be collaborative between customer and supplier. I always think that.
Those relationships that you spoke about earlier on, they are absolutely key, aren't they? I mean, because when we first started talking about Tech Talk, the first series, I thought, we could put on a pretty big show, we can do this, we can do that. It was only ever going to be really good if they turned up. And they'll turn up through relationships, through all those 391 branches, all talking and saying, yes, this is good, come to this, let's support you, let's make you better as an installer, and hopefully that's happened and the feedback's been amazing. And then we're going to start this journey again, and it's something that is definitely going to continue, isn't it? It's not just a blip.
Yeah. You won the hearts and soul of the main audience within CF, and that's the 391 branches. They've seen what you put on, they've seen the quality of the information that's gone out to the customers. Now they want to bring more and more customers and introduce more and more customers to the Tech Talks as we go along. And the branch network, they are so motivated to go and be successful, which is fantastic. We've just got to keep providing the branch network the facility to keep being successful all the time. Keep creating differentiators from CF to other wholesalers out there that customers go, I'm going to go use CF for that. And our guys in branches who are super critical going, actually, I love working here because I've got everything in the world I could ever want to go and be successful within a business.
Well, you did it. So you started off as van driver.
Yeah.
And you're doing all right for yourself now, aren't you?
Okay.
And there are obviously others doing that as well, aren't
How
there?
has that affected how you manage and how you set the management tone in the company then, your ability to progress?
Yeah, and that's really close to my heart because I do believe that our success as a business is not born upon senior management. A lot of the thought and idea, but really it's the contact with the customers. It's the guys who really make the difference. It's your van drivers, your sales assistants, your assistant managers. Those are the guys who really do. And they're always at the front of my mind. Those are the guys we want to make sure they've got the best standards of life, they've got the best earning capabilities, and they've got the best progression possibilities within the business. And progression is something we offer. So they are always at the front of my mind, making sure those guys are looked after properly.
So you always look after the van driver, mate. We're used to on site.
Yeah, smart
always
van
just look
driver.
after the van driver.
That's true, though,
Friendly
isn't it?
van driver, friendly customer man. Yeah,
exactly. What's the point of having everything we've got as a business if we haven't got a motivated teams going out and impressing the customer?
It's the message. Every time you see a program about improving a business, you go in, the hotel receptionist, the miserable face, the bad service, the ignoring
absolutely.
on the phone. It kills people, doesn't it? Yeah?
It can do, it can. I mean, one thing I've been absolutely overwhelmed with being here is just how approachable everyone is at CF.
Yeah.
So there's no one saying, that's my team, you have to talk to me. There's no one there. Literally, at CF, the culture is, if something needs doing, do it.
Yeah, we have got a, all hands to the pump attitude as a business because there isn't necessarily, as I call it, a hierarchical system within CF. There's certainly people with responsibilities and titles, obviously, but the culture is everybody can talk to everybody. We want everybody to feel as though they've got a voice, and ideas are precious. It doesn't matter where the idea comes from. We want people to have ideas. We want people to be creative with what they do and how they feel. So there is hopefully that culture within the business that people do enjoy. You're saying how they feel, good, bad, and indifferent. Want to hear it.
Yeah, we need to know, don't we? So our customers then. So our customers we're getting more of them. They're telling us they're enjoying being partners with us because that's the relationship and the link there. We're seeing more of them at Tech Talks. We're communicating with them more here.
Yeah.
What's next for CF and our customers? What can they expect from us in the future?
It's a continuation of what we're doing, and that's supplying solutions.
Solution bit is
service is key. We've got our catalogue now, which is out there and really gaining a lot of popularity because it's priced as such. But what's next for our customers is more branches.
More branches. We get more branches, are we?
Yeah, we want more branches. 391 is just the point where we are today. Hopefully, by the end of the year, talking financial year, we'll be at 395.
Lovely.
Next year, we want to be at 400, 420, and onwards from there. We want to be able to supply customers at short reach. Great. We don't want customers driving far to get their product. So we want to be able to fulfill their wishes locally and online, and then obviously supply a lot of solutions to their business and a lot of support to their businesses as well.
That's the bit here. It's all about the solution. It's about, yes, we know
isn't it?
we know you've got a problem, CF.
And it will always be that case. There'll always be a problem that needs a solution, and it needs a person giving that solution. Yeah. That'll never change in our industry.
I don't think it will, no. And looking at the state of the standards, there's going to be more problems. which is
more,
that's right.
More
that's
opportunity,
right.
isn't it, for us to find those solutions. So
exactly.
Thank you. Well, brilliant, Chris. Your time is absolutely invaluable, and we really do appreciate you taking the time out to come and see. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please follow us, share, and don't forget to subscribe. And from me, Dave, and the boss, thank you very much for listening to this CEF Tech Talking podcast.